The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
This episode of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, is brought to you by Globe.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice. Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex.
More sex.
Are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
All right, welcome to the podcast on this Monday night. It is the 21st of October. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954. Skype, the Good Times Podcast. You can text us, 0927-214-1981. Just me and you guys tonight. We were supposed to have a guest. Who was supposed to be our guest, Pico? Girl. We were supposed to have a... Oh, Nick Velasco was supposed to be on the show tonight. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it, and had to reschedule. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's rescheduling for tomorrow. So it's just me and you guys. Obviously no Bianca, cause, she's, out, abroad. But don't worry, because we have some interesting stuff to talk about here, especially early on the show. I mean, aside from your phone calls at 478-7954 and all that stuff, we generally start the program. I mean, I wake up early here, 5-something a.m. So it's always nice to get to the show early and warm up my brain by talking to the staff members, asking them about their lives, what's going on. I mean, that's why, like, if you listen to the show regularly, you know that Ange is going through some, love things with her Arabian prince. You'll see kind of the personal lives of some of the staff members come out on the show, because before the program, about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, we'll talk and, they'll ask me their love problems on occasion. And one of our staff members tonight has a love problem. And, well, I don't want to call it a problem, but, there was a concern. And, he's been with us for a really long time, and one of our favorites. I'm not saying that we have favorites on the podcast, but, because he's one of the original ones, he's dear to my heart. But they're all dear to my heart. You get what a fucking, you know what I mean. So he's like, well, there's this guy, and I'm like, all of a sudden we find out the guy plays for LaSalle, and he just won the championship. And some of the concern that the staff member has is, now that he's won the championship, do you think that it'll change the dynamic of their FUBU setup? It's not and our staff member is our openly gay staff member, because Ange is still sometimes in denial about her lesbianism, but this one, and now wait, am I not going to say your name, right? Is that how it works? Because you want to have some sort of anonymity, or you don't care with me saying your name, staff member, dear to our heart?
Don't say my name.
The attempt of covering up her voice is awesome, by the way. Let's just call you Marimar. Is Marimar fine? Let's go with Marimar. All right, Marimar. So what's the deal here now? And I want to start with you because, you've been with us for such a long time. And even though you're not with us now, and that you've gone corporate and very well, by the way, you travel the world with all of the stuff that you're involved in, and you're doing you're so successful, and we're very, very proud of you. So, but our doors are always open for you to come over, anytime, like you are here tonight and stuff like that, to ask your questions. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, so I want to start the show off with your problem because it's intriguing. You started off in a relationship with this collegiate basketball player who recently won a UAAP championship. Congratulations, Archers. And you want to know if it is now gone from FUBU to love? Is that what's going on, Marimar? Tell us the story.
Yeah, because we're actually going out since for 1 year now, and we're not really going out, but we just have sex occasionally. So when they won, I'm a bit half-hearted because I was thinking that he might not have time for me anymore, and he might have a lot of money, so he won't see me anymore. So that's actually one of my concern.
Okay, but when you first met him and you first started having sex with this guy, there was money involved, right?
Right.
So how much were you paying this baller to have sex with you?
Not much.
And you're fellow student kind of ish too. I mean, you're graduated already, and again, you're doing very well, but you're super young. I mean, what are you? You could be only 23 or something like that, maybe even less. So what are you? About 21? How old are you?
22.
22. Oh, ironically, you're 22.
Yeah.
That's how old you are.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it just sounds like a jersey number of some guy that I kind of know.
No.
Okay. Or is that an angry at me laugh? Okay. Anyway, so you, how much money were you giving him for sex at the time?
Can I just give a range?
Yeah, give me a range.
Okay. So on the first few meetings, it's like around 2,000 to 3,500. And then it went on until there's no
per night. That's like each time.
Yeah. And then it went on and then until such time that I don't give anymore.
And you wonder if the fact that he's not asking any money from you anymore for your dick means he's in love with you?
I don't know.
That's possible. Now, he gives you tickets to the games, like you were there when they won the championship, and those are tickets from him.
Right, yeah.
You know, if I were to guess, Marimar, I think that there are feelings here involved. I mean, because if it's just a business thing, there's no giving you tickets. If it was just a business thing, there's no, oh, by the way, you don't have to pay anymore.
No, I have one more story. So I have this. So there's one time that he's in need of money. I don't know why or something, and then I'm not really keen into giving him money. So I told him that, hey, I have a friend here who's willing to give you money, so you can do it with him. And then because I don't have any feelings for him. And then
now, do you think he's gay, or do you think it's just really truly I need money and I'm gonna go ahead and fuck people?
I think it's borderline. I don't know.
Like, do you think does he enjoy it when you guys have sex?
Well, for sure.
Oh, how do you know? Because he's like, you can hear it, you can see it in his face.
And then, going back to my story.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I told him that you can have sex with him. He's willing to pay you. And then he said, I'm only gonna have sex with him if he'll give me around 10,000 or more. But if it's not more than that, I'm not willing to have sex with him.
Nice.
So I was like, oh my God, ang swerte ko kasi like, I have sex with him, but I don't give him any more money. But he's willing to have sex with the other guy for 10,000.
Now, I want to ask you this: how much is it? Just him, or are there a lot of other ballers that do this that you know of? I mean, I'm pretty sure, like in your circle, or you've asked him, "Oy, magkano si blank? Magkano si yung isa?" Like, are there other ballers that have these kind of setups with other people?
For sure. Yeah.
Really? How much is the most expensive baller?
As far as I know.
Don't tell me the names. No names here. I don't know the names. But some of the more expensive ones that you know for sure are doing it. And with gay guys. Like gay benefactor kind of setup.
50.
50 grand?
Yep.
50,000 bucks per night?
Yeah.
Is he the star player? Manga na.
Hottest. Hottest.
Star player ang dating. Like magaling sila sa court, hindi lang magaling sa kama.
Magaling ba? Well,
you don't even know. You don't even watch the games. You're just looking at their ass while running.
Well, he plays on the court. For sure, he's not a bench warmer.
Yung 50,000.
Yes.
Nice. Look at you guys. Now, the last one, and then we'll head out and stuff. Big dick.
The guy?
Yeah, the guy you're fucking. Big dick.
No.
Big dick. Because he must be over 6 foot tall. Is he over 6 foot tall? Is he 6 foot plus? The guy you're banging?
More than 6. Yeah.
More than 6. Okay, dick size. Big dick?
Not really.
There you go.
I've seen a lot
fucking people.
I've seen a lot. Who's bigger.
And then are you the bottom and he's the top, or I mean, what's the setup like?
Well, we don't fuck each other.
So just blowjobs.
Blowjob and foreplay.
Like what? Like hand jobs, blowjobs. What else? I mean, what could you? Dry humping.
Yeah, humping.
You give him 2.5 to dry hump you?
Sorry.
You give him money to dry hump you? Or you used to?
Well, I used to, yeah. But of course, if he comes out, then I should too.
Nice. Are you serious? Are you sure you're not in love with him?
I'm sure in what?
Are you sure you're not in love with him? Because when you were telling me when he won the championship, you started getting jealous.
Well, because I'm in love with his fame, I think. Because with the status and stuff.
Because he's a champion now.
Yeah.
Have you had sex since the championship?
Oh no, not yet, not yet.
Oh no, he might have changed. Have you tried? Have you texted him? Have you, hey,
we're supposed to do it actually before or after the championship, but I fell asleep around that's around 5.
And he doesn't introduce you to any of the other teammates or anything like that.
No, he doesn't want to.
Of course. I mean, why would? Yeah, of course. All right. Well, thank you, Marimar. If I were, and we were talking about this off air, if I were to guess, I wouldn't say in love either, but the fact that he reserves tickets for you, I think means something a little bit more than this. I mean, well, obviously the 2 clues. He no longer takes your money, but still has sex with you, which is great for you. I mean, that's good. I mean, not just financially, but that's good because you guys have established something. And then, it goes against the rules I said, like, if you're going to FUBU someone, you don't FUBU them more than 4 months or else it's going to become this where free tickets, some sort of like, quote unquote relationship that's beyond what you had initially. And that happens a lot when you get into a FUBU for more than 4 months. So
what do you advise?
He's still a baller, man. I mean, and if he's great in bed, I mean, you do your best to kind of hold on for as long as you can. Obviously, you have to know that this setup is rather scandalous, and because of that, you're never going to be a public, known couple or anything like that. I mean, I don't even know if you'll ever be a couple because I don't think you're going to be okay with the fact that he's going to be looking for other dudes for 10 grand. But I think you try to hold on as long as you can to it because it's a good thing. Kind of make sure to bleed it for everything that it's, what they say, get your money's worth. But even though you're not paying any money, just as long as it goes.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on to it, man. That's a pretty good setup. And just okay, fine. He doesn't have a big dick, but is he great in bed?
Well, yeah, very good.
Well, then at least then fine. But if I were you, man, I would maybe try to find a way to get some of that tasty 50,000 peso baller guy on the team.
No, that's so expensive.
I know, but try to find a way to get some sort of team discount. Since you're there already and, you're already in on one of the other players?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, Marimar, you're the best. Hang on with it as much. And do you like ballers? Is that your thing? Or is he the only baller you're banging? Or are there other few on the side else that you're kind of...
Well, currently he's the only one.
Okay. But are you, on the way or near it to banging another one?
Yeah, I'm looking for another one.
What team?
I don't know.
Love it. Love it. All right. Thank you, Marimar, for your for talking to us about this.
Thank you.
Tonight. I appreciate it. All right. Good luck with him.
Thanks.
And then he's no longer, he changed his jersey number, right?
Right.
All right. Okay, good. Just as long as we're not giving away any clues there. You know, just saying. And how old are you again?
22.
22. That's right. All right. All right. All right, Marimar. You're the best.
Bye.
Bye. Woo. Pico. Did you hear that shit? Pico.
Yep.
I got to do damage control for you, buddy.
Thank you.
On Twitter, I said it was you, but it's not you.
Yeah, it's not me.
Yeah, that's all. Yun lang.
Thank you.
Not that you don't want to, but it's not.
Thanks.
Fair enough. Let's take a call here, and let's get to your calls. 478-7954. Skype The Good Times Podcast. Text 0927-214-1981. Let's go with, I don't know, let's go with Princess, who's on line 3, 20 years old. Hi, Princess. Welcome to the show. How can we help you? Princess on 3? Lesbian? Princess? Guys? Lesbian Ange?
We'll call her back.
Okay, let's go to line 2. Talk to Steph. Steph, you're 17 years old. What's up? Paranaque. Is it Steph or Steph?
Yes, hello?
Hi, Steph.
Hi, Mo.
What's up, brother?
It's about my love life.
Fire away.
Huh?
Go ahead. What's going on?
So, meron akong really, can I talk Tagalog?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Meron nililigawan ako na girl, and actually for 5 months na. And, sobrang tagal. In-entertain naman niya ako, but after a while, bigla na lang siya nawala. Like, hindi na siya nagpaparamdam, hindi na siya nagte-text, hindi na siya nagpapakita. And hindi ko alam.
All right. And
nalaman ko na lang
so
na
what's the question?
Huh?
Yeah, so continue. Go ahead.
And then, yung best friend ko na sobrang childhood pa lang sa friends na kami, yun yung ngayong kasama niya. As in, parang sila na ata.
Your best friend?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the question?
So, anong pwede kong gawin?
Well, we're seeing a lot of this best friend like swooping in and like kind of breaking the bro code here recently on the show. I would obviously the girl doesn't like you, Seth. I mean, 5 months, she entertained your advances, but she didn't really kind of, I mean, you didn't win the prize here, so she doesn't like, and the fact that she doesn't talk to you anymore at all means it's true. I mean, there's no chance for you and her anymore. So I wouldn't really kind of meddle with trying to win her over and stuff like that. My issue is with the best friend. What are you going to do about your best friend? I mean, he obviously knew that you were pursuing her. He didn't talk to you about it, right? Hindi naman niya sinabi sa'yo na liligawan din niya yung girl or anything like that. So, you know, there's a little bit of, that's a dick move. It's a break of a bro code, whatever the fuck. If I were you, I would address the best friend part. Talk to him and say, what the fuck, man? That's a really awful thing to do, and, you know, and talk about it. I mean, it's just, you're supposed to be best friends. And you need to address it. In the end, they'll end up together, whatever. But you have to address what happened. Okay?
Okay.
All right. But the girl, at least your chance with the girl, 0. She doesn't like you.
I guess I'll stop finding her now.
Yes, stop pursuing her because there's no chance. All right, Seth?
Yes, thank you, Mo.
But pursue the best friend and maybe punch him in the nose. But that's it. You guys can still be, friends. But not best friends. And make sure he wears one on the eyeball. Like, via your fist.
Oh, okay.
All right, Seth. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. It's kind of weird telling people to punch somebody else, right? I mean, that's a crime. You don't really have to punch them, people. Just saying. You can get close to punching them. But, like, well, it's not like you're going to go to jail or anything because the guy's not going to file charges or anything. I mean, he took the girl. You can punch him in the face. But you guys can be friends after that. Just punch him in the face and then be friends. But no longer best friends. Let's go to Princess on line 4. Hi, Princess. You're 20 years old in Mandaluyong. What's up?
Hi, Mo.
Hey, Princess.
I love your show so much.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate that a lot as well. So what's going on? You're here. You're lesbian, I hear. What's up?
Yeah. I'm in a relationship with a girl because it's really complicated now. So, legal kasi ako na bisexual, but my girl isn't. Tapos she's very Chinese and very strict ang parents niya. Tapos relatively traditional. So we've been together for 3 years now, but it's super boring kasi una, bawal mag-PDA, tas bawal kami mag-out of town, bawal siyang uminom, bawal mag-late late umuwi. As in, like, bawal, halos lahat bawal. So recently, lumalabo na yung relationship namin kasi I started working na rin. Tas syempre, mas onti na yung time. So it's harder. Tapos parang on-off na kami. So my question is, should I stay with her? I mean, hindi na kasi nag-grow yung relationship. I love her, but, hindi na nag-grow yung relationship namin eh.
Yeah, I don't think you should stay with her at all. I mean, 3 years, considering you guys started at 17, it's had a really good run. You were able to at least sustain it for that long, considering all the outside pressure and secrecy involved. And you mean, like you said it right there, I started a new job. I mean, there's a lot of big changes going on, positive changes in your life. And breaking up with her, which seems to be the right thing to do, because then you can meet other people. And it's inevitable anyway. I mean, like you said, you're not growing. It kind of sucks. It'd be, especially when you're in your 20s, you've just turned 20. So these are the times where you want to go out. You want to make out with your girlfriend in public. Who gives a shit, do all of those things. And that's not going to happen with your current girl. You don't have to break her heart. You can just tell her the obvious. Hey, listen, I had a really good time. It was great. It was this and that. But, we're adults now. We should make changes in our lives. And I think we can be really good friends.
Like every time na nagbe-break kami, parang hindi ko rin kaya. Parang hindi rin namin kaya.
That's normal, though.
Alam mo yun, magbabalikan din kami.
No, but Princess, that's normal. It's normal, especially in relationships that don't have really big problems. Like, it's easy to break up when some sort of scandal is involved, like cheating and stuff like that. But if you guys are like kind of staring at each other and thinking about, maybe this is not working out anymore, but you're still on good terms, it's very difficult to pull off a breakup. And you'll generally get back together a few times before you do the official breakup. But that's normal, Princess. You just kind of have to stick with your decision. If I were you, definitely. Not even I think so. Definitely. Okay. You started at 17, you're 20, you want a girlfriend that you can fucking make out with when you're out in public.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to make out in public with someone that you love. Fuck yeah. I completely understand that. So I definitely think you should break up, but break up on really, really good terms. Be there for her, especially kind of in the early part. Like, again, I had a girlfriend way back where I really loved her and she was great and all of these things. And we broke up because of the same thing. It doesn't seem like the relationship's growing and stuff. And for at least 6 months, I was making sure that she's okay. Like any problems she had, would call her regularly and stuff like that. So you can do that. It'll just kind of help.
Pa rin kayo, pero hindi kayo together. Pwede pa yun. Baka
Initially, like within the first few weeks, parang ganon. I mean, we even traveled. Like we went to France together. Even though we broke up. It was initially it was almost like we were still together, kind of. But you just slowly distance yourself from it, and then remind each other that, hey, by the way, we've broken up, but we can still remain very close, and all of these things. You should be fine. Especially at this age, you should be fine. Okay?
All right. Thanks, Mo.
Good luck.
I love you.
Enjoy the new job.
I love you.
I love you too. Enjoy the new job and all that new pussy that comes along with that.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Princess. You're the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I like her. See, Ange, that's the kind of lesbian you have to be. Like, happy and positive and not all of this drama that goes on in your
anymore,
life.
But I'm not into girls anymore. Too bad.
Oh, ooh, look at you, bitchy. Ooh, so sharp. Let's take a break. When we come back, more of your calls, 478-7954, Skype The Good Times Podcast. Text 0927-214-1981.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers, we still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Everything for the scary and sweet is at SM Supermalls. The SM 3-day sale happens on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
SM 3-day sale!
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale!
The SM 3-day sale on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
See posters or print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 6125, series of 2013.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Chubby Bunny, but
wait.
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, we're gonna do 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na, okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
What? Okay. No, not this question. Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not... Tirsa? Tirsa! Anyway, jaundice does not know... This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carlo Dario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos?
Ang puti, mama.
Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer.
Yan, para sa show mo ha, oh.
Aray ko, amayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede ba itong pang nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta ng glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na sila. Sorry, ma'am. Ito talaga?
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakap yun. Dapat pala caution muna yung pinasa natin.
Join your host, Carrots Nazareno, on Live, Love, Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
So she hates me?
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program here, Monday night. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. Brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can even text us at 0927-214-1981. Just me and you guys tonight. And I'm enjoying this. And by the way, I want to attack some of these Ask FM questions because I have put those aside for, a few weeks now. And then now that I've started answering again a few yesterday, we're getting a ton of messages coming in. So we'll try to work those out. And you know, with the staff here, and I'm telling you, the staff members, they're all really smart. They're all also kind of going through what everybody else goes through. You know, so I would love to hear from Ange, from Pico, from Gian, from who else is there tonight? We have Marimar, of course, the baller fucker, and quite a few others. But you know, if there's something there, guys, that you hear a question and you go, "Oh, wait a minute, I could relate to that." Just jump on the mic, get some mic time, and any of the staff. I don't even know who's there tonight, but obviously I pick on the same people, the Picos and the Anges. But you know, there's quite a few there, so just jump on the mic, and you know, if you're going through the same thing, give a little tip on how people can solve some of their problems. Let's go to the cell phones now. I'll talk to Ina. Ina, you are 18 years old in Pampanga. What's going on? Line 6. Sorry. Ina?
We lost 6.
Pico, what the fuck, man? Do you want me to start a crazy rumor that you're
no, please.
Banging some baller too?
No, please.
Yes, no?
No.
All right, let me throw out some questions here then from Ask FM since I said I was going to do that. And then either I'll give you the answer, maybe one of the staff members have something. But here's one. Where are we? Ooh, hold on. I need to... What the fuck? There's like this FUBU question here. Okay, hi Mo, need advice. I'm 18 years old, male. My girlfriend is 17 years old. We've been together for a year now, and we're planning to have sex, and it's the first time for both of us. How can I please her and make the night memorable? Listen, physically, there might not be a lot of pleasing going on when you're going to have sex for the first time. There might be a lot of mistakes. You're going to maybe have a hard time putting your penis in her. She's probably, depending on your penis size, but let's just say the majority of them, it's going to be a little bit of pain. There's going to be a little bit of pain, of course, bleeding at times. You know, you're going to have to use protection, obviously, as well. So her first time, she's going to have some sort of rubber feeling on her vagina. And it's not always very pleasant, is what I'm saying. So how do you make it pleasant? Make sure it's in a nice place. Make sure you're having a nice day. Like, if you're going to do it in a hotel, make sure it's not a motel and that you fucking spend a little bit and make it rather nice. You know, do all those kind of things that make at least the experience outside the physical act something memorable. And I think that's the way to go when it comes to something like this, especially at a young age. So 17 years old, most of the time you're just losing your virginity in your dorm, in a motel, in your parents' house while everyone's away and you're rushing it. Try not to. Go all out. No car, no sex in the car, anything like that. Spend a little bit. And I know you probably don't have a lot of money because you're a teenager, but save it up. I mean, it's a big deal. a big deal for both of you. And I'm 100% sure this is not the last person you're going to be fucking, but it's the first one. So make it worthwhile. That would be my best advice. Wait a minute. Ange, do we have Ina back up? Yep. All right, sorry. Ina, line 6.
Hi.
You're
hello.
18 in Pampanga. What's up, baby?
Yes. I'm 8. So, I'm college. I'm in college. Tapos, sa harap ng dorm namin, may parang dun lahat nag-shot yung mga college students. Tapos, as in, magagapang mo lang pag lasing ka na. So, meron akong hindi naman friend. I met him by friends of friends. Tapos, yun na, nagkayaan na. Tapos, nung araw na yun, parang, oh my God, I really like him. Pero, tapos ito text ka lang niya pag sabi mo, tara, shot tayo. Ganun lang. So sad.
So you like a guy, and this guy, oh, and by the way, sorry for the calls we're getting in. We're using the cell, so people do call the cell phone a lot.
Okay.
You like a guy, and the guy only texts you or talks to you if he wants to go drinking with you. Yeah. But aside from that, he doesn't text you ever.
Sometimes, but it's not really related about how he have to be. Yung parang di niya siguro ako type, siguro. Pero, oh my God, I really like him more.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't like you in that way. The fact that he texts you though to go drinking with him is a really good sign. Does he ever make any moves on you when you guys are drinking?
No, the moves we do when we're kind of tipsy, it's not normal.
Okay, so there's a chance there that do you want to have sex with him casually?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, well,
I want to
drink with him.
Well, Ange, hold on. Lesbian Ange, you're fucking on my groove here. All right, hold on, baby. Okay, here's what it is. Most guys would, if they just want to fuck you, getting you slightly tipsy is the way to go. The fact that he doesn't do anything though yet means, he respects you as a friend. He likes you as a friend, and nothing's happening yet. But it's you guys are knocking on the door of future sex. And I think that's good. I like this guy because he doesn't just kind of jump in and fuck you. And maybe you're not ready. Maybe he's tried. I don't know. But the fact that you guys still go out, you still have drinks. I mean, really, you're knocking on the door of having sex with this person. So whenever you're ready, oh yeah. Yes, Ina, of course.
Oh my God.
When you're drinking with a guy, just you and him, and you like him, that's dangerous. But if you're ready to have sex with him, it's not dangerous.
I'm not ready. That's the reason.
If I were you, I would not be drinking with him if you're not ready. Because you'll slip. Oh yes, I'm telling you, you're gonna end up. Or at least you're gonna end up with his dick in your mouth.
We're drinking.
I know that's dangerous, but it's just the both of you.
No, we have friends, but we technically talk to each other only when we're drinking. We never say hi on campus whenever we see each other.
Okay, Ina, from what I've gone through in my life, there are girls, for example, that I don't ever really say hi to. I don't ever kind of, acknowledge publicly. But behind closed doors, like, there's blowjobs going on. And usually it's with a little bit of alcohol. And I don't drink. Sometimes I'll just drink with the girl because, like, okay, for example, I know that we're going to go drinking. And I know she's going to drink a lot. I don't drink, so I'll maybe have a quarter of a beer just so she doesn't feel out of place. But we're still going to have some sort of, like, blowjob or sex going through. But then when I see her in public, it's like, oh, hey, how are you? It's just there are some nights where they get drunk and sex happens. And I know it's going to happen. I'm hoping it's going to happen. And I really believe, like, this is where that guy is in his head. If he's only going to text you when he wants you to drink and have a shot, or he's like, tara, shot tayo, there's always some sort of agenda there.
No.
Especially if the body language is not normal. It's like a little bit more than normal. There's a chance that he's going to want to fuck you very soon. Now, again, let me ask the staff. And the staff, they're as normal as you are. Ange, Pico,
Yeah.
Marimar. There's fucking involved here, right?
Yeah, for
Soon.
sure.
For sure.
They're gonna end up having sex.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere else. No way, it's gonna end up like that.
For sure.
Oh, so should I stop seeing him?
Well, that's what I asked you. Do you want to fuck him? Because if you want to fuck him, then don't stop seeing him. But if you don't want to fuck him, stop drinking with him. You can
But
see
I like
him, you can hang
I
out.
really like him.
Well, then you can hang out. Just don't drink. See, it's the drinking part that's going to make you naked.
Oh, okay.
So until you're ready to have sex with this guy, do not drink with him.
Okay.
You can invite him to fucking watch a movie. You can invite, or if you guys go drinking, make sure like you have your female friends with you, and you have to tell them in advance, don't let me do anything stupid. Take me home if anything crazy happens. You have to have people you trust. Females, by the way, never trust a guy. You have females who are going to take you home regardless of how wasted you get. None of these, oy, wag mo ko iwanan na siya maghahatid sa akin, none of that shit. They have to take you home.
Can I text him like, are you free but not for drinks, for hangout, do you think?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just not after 10 p.m. because he's going to think that's a booty call.
Okay.
Trust me, as a guy, if we know a girl likes us, we're looking for every clue that we can fuck him. Every clue. Like any girl that would text me, if I think she remotely likes me and she'll text me mga 10 or 11, I'm going to try to sway that into...
But after 10, I'm going out of school at 9:30.
Yeah, okay, listen, Ina, you can text him at 10. I'm telling you, he's going to want to fuck you, though.
Okay, I don't like the fucking yet.
Whether it happens, whether it happens or not. Remember, whether it happens or not, it's still, he wants to fuck you. That's all. That's all. Just saying. That's how it works. You're 18. You'll get the hang of it. You're 18. I mean, all of this. Guys don't want to hang out, is what I'm saying. They don't want to hang out and kind of stare at you and talk about life.
I'm 18 and he's 22.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're 18, he's 22. He really wants to fuck you now, for sure. You just every new clue you throw out our way makes it even more and more the case that he wants to fuck you.
Okay, think so.
Okay. All right.
Belated happy birthday, Mo.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Man, sometimes it's nice to shape the reality, like give the reality to the young ones. I mean, 18, adult, still fairly young though, kind of naive that, oh yeah, this guy, and he just wants to drink with me and him. He'll text me every now and then out of the blue and go, let's take some shots. Listen, girls, 99% of the time, they just want to fuck you. Especially if they're not your consistent friend. Like if it's just guy who never says hi to you, but all of a sudden will text you because he wants you to drink with him, that's because he wants to fuck you. I promise you. Pico, yes?
Yep.
I love Pico's one-word answer advice. It's always the same. Pico, what do you think about what are we going to eat if our dicks get bigger? Salad. It's never any sentences, but I love it. Marimar, is he still there?
He is.
Marimar, with the gays, does it work that way also or no? Because if you have another gay guy, both of you guys want to fuck also, right? No need to get drunk.
Yeah.
You just tell each other, hey, let's fuck.
Yeah, but I don't go for gay guys as well. I'm into the straight guys.
That makes sense to me. Like, if I was a gay guy, why would I want to date another gay guy?
Exactly. I don't know too. I don't know with the others. But I get turned on with the straight guys.
And it goes for the lesbians. Like, if I was a butch lesbian, why would I date another butch lesbian? It's like, then it's like I'm fucking making out with a dude.
Yeah.
But see, the guys that you're going out with are not particularly straight. Obviously, they have got gay what do you call this? Desires, but it's more they carry themselves very manly.
Yes, exactly.
So if you had a guy that you liked, you knew he was gay, but you liked him, and then he says, "Girl, ano mo?" That's it. You're done. Fuck this. I'm just
Yeah, oh my God, that's a complete turn off. You can't date a guy or a gay guy who acts the same as you. Like, it's like fucking.
But there are but there are a lot though. There are a lot of gay guys that date gay guys. I'm just saying, if I was a gay guy, I would be like you.
Yeah,
the one that like do not want to be around a flamboyant gay guy.
Yeah,
love it. Yeah, 22. All right. Just saying. Thanks, huh? Thanks for your.
Sure.
I'm gonna reference you all night long because of your DLSU scandal. Let's go to Miggy, who is on line 5. Miggy, you're 23 years old. Kainta, what's up? Online.
Something's wrong with his mic, though.
Yeah, I think something's wrong with our Skype because I can see it going offline, online constantly. I'm sorry?
Something's wrong with his microphone.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He
I think
sent
it's
us a
us.
message on Skype. But our internet's bad too. So it's, yeah.
All right. Hold on. Okay, we got to take a break then. Or Ange, you have a question you want to throw out and then we'll take a break. What's up? What do you got?
Chino, Pico's brother, we're having an argument kasi here, and he says that girls should never ask a guy out. What do you think about that?
I would rather have a girl. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with the girl asking a guy out.
Yeah,
like
as long as you like the girl too. But if it's like a really ugly girl and you don't have any plans of dating her, you think it's not a good thing?
Well, the thing with a guy, like if a girl asks you out, even if we don't like you, it's really weak for us to say no.
Yep.
Like it's a very puss thing for us to say no, even if we don't like you. Like Ange, let's say you weren't lesbian, and you asked me out on a date. Whatever. Let's say you weren't lesbian and you asked me out on a date, and I like look at you in a way like, say, you know, because you've been here, you're like a sister to me. I feel like I still have to say yes to that date because as a guy, you don't want to turn one down.
But
like
you
it's
won't
a weak move.
You won't agree to a second date.
I would by that time come up with an excuse. Like there was a very popular model once who asked me out on a date, and I had the greatest excuse. I have a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But if I liked her, even if I had a girlfriend, I would have gone out with her just because you don't want to like turn one down, if that makes sense. I'll tell you who the model is after the commercial, during the commercial break. And then you'll say, oh, okay, yeah, no wonder. I mean, yeah, she's a model, but she's not like she's hot or anything. But can a girl ask a guy out? Definitely. My last girlfriend asked me out and asked me like to be, you know, my girlfriend. And I had no problem with it at all. Zero. And I would say of the past 6 girlfriends, 5 of them asked me out first and then, you know, started the whole, hey, are we going to be boyfriend girlfriend? Because I'm a puss like that. Like it doesn't show that, oh, these girls are coming after me. No, I've been after them, but I've been doing it in such a torpe way that I think they just said, you know what? Fuck it. I know. Are we going to really go out or not? What's going on here? You know, that's how it kind of turned out to be. It's not that I would wait for them to ask me out. It's just, I'm always a constant presence there and all of that stuff that they finally go, hey, what's going on between us? Then I go, oh, thank God you answered. This is what's going on, you know, and then that's how generally it would start. And that's 6 out of the last 7 girlfriends. That's big because I don't really have the ability to ask girls out very well. So, you know, I'm fine with it. I think girls can definitely ask a guy out and don't be shy to do so. We have a lot of calls, but we're having some technical problems here with the Skype. So thank you for the patience, and we'll still get some questions. We've got a lot of questions to ask. We've got questions here inside the studio that we can throw out your way. So let's take a break. When we come back, more of those when we return.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers, we still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Everything for the scary and sweet is at SM Supermalls. The SM 3-day sale happens on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City Bikutan.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City Bikutan.
See posters or print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 6125, series of 2013.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Chubby Bunny, but
wait.
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth. You say Chubby Bunny. And you keep putting it in your mouth. And you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, we're gonna do 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na, okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay. No, not this one.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but I thought it was this time of year, right? Elections. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Okay? Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint,
you are not. We're able to verify all of these, James.
You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically. Now, number 2, upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Mm-hmm. Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection. Since lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking.
But that's the thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you, and this is actually. I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harassed. Drugs are planted. And other things, a Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. The CD as well.
Then after that you have to submit your cell phone and everything. Yeah. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not... Tears up! Tears up! Anyway, jaundice does not know... This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carl Lutario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos?
Ang puti.
Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Yan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko. Amayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede pa itong pang nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta ng glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na sila.
Oh my God! bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakap yun. Dapat pala caution muna yung pinasa natin.
Join your host, Carrots Nazareno, on Live, Love, Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
I was dared through Boss Man to eat a spoonful of not sugar but cinnamon. So you guys, I don't cower down to a challenge. I take them wholeheartedly and with spoonfuls. And I'm going to take a spoonful of cinnamon.
I saw this on 1,000 Ways to Die and the guy died. It was so sad.
Okay, now say chubby bunny.
I want to go with your lip. Are you here? Oh my god. She's gonna blow. You look like the Wicked Witch. So, how was your experience?
I need a raise.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program here. It is a Monday night. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, season 2, brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954. Skype, the Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981. I apologize again for the technical difficulties we're having tonight. So much of it is we rely on internet speed, so it is not up to our standards tonight. So we are struggling to get the guys on Skype on the program, and a lot of our callers, because it being the provinces and whatnot, come in via Skype because it's free. Can be on the show tonight. So it's going to be cell phone calls and landline calls and, of course, the Ask FM. So, again, we apologize for that. For the people in the provinces who are trying to get through, we'll try to work it out so it'll be a cleaner connection in the next coming days. But tonight, me, you guys, cell phones only. So let's get to these cell phones and let's talk to Erica. Erica, you are... Hold on one second.
Hi.
Oh, you are 21 in Laguna on line 6. What's up?
Yes.
How can we help you?
Hello?
Erica? Yeah, go ahead. Your question.
Yes.
Erica?
Hello?
Yes. What is your question?
Well, based on my text, because I've been with my boyfriend for more than 3 years, and then all of a sudden he said things that were not maturing relationship.
Sure. Yeah.
And then he still keeps on calling me babe, and then I was asking him to I want us to talk, but he's in Manila, and then I don't know, parang ang gulo niya, hindi siya makaschedule. I feel the same way. Ang problema ko is ako yung type na hindi parang ganon. And I don't know what to do.
Well, there's a lot of things that's wrong with this relationship. First of all, it's long distance. Second, you guys have been together way too long. 3 years is way, way long when you're fucking 20 years old or 21. So he's just trying to be as nice about the breakup as possible. And even though you're having a hard time letting go, you have to understand that this is really the next step of this setup. Like, there's no way you guys are going to last another few months. You're on the dying days. It's let go moment. And this is consistent with everything you get involved in that you really like. Like, for example, if you get a job that you like and then that company starts to go down and they warn you in advance, it hurts. If your dog dies or you know it's going to die soon and you've been together for years, it hurts. Family member, whatever it may be. Anything you want to hold on to or that comes to an end, it really sucks. But it has to come to an end. Like with death and failed companies and whatever the fuck, it's going to go down. So you can help with the transition by knowing that this is the natural thing to do. And you have to know that everybody goes through it. And it's not about you having a hard time letting go. Trust me, if he was an asshole or if he was a warthog, if he was an awful boyfriend, you're not going to have a hard time letting go. The only reason why you feel like you're that kind of person is because you really enjoyed this relationship. You really it meant a lot to you. But don't hide behind this whole, oh, I have a hard time saying goodbye. No, you have a hard time saying goodbye to this person. You'll easily say goodbye to a lot of other people. Trust me. But this is part of life, Erica. Breaking up. And you're going to do this 3 more times, 4 more times in your life before you settle down, probably. So you just accept that part.
So I should be the one to initiate it and not wait for him to ask to break up?
Well, I mean, it depends. If you want to break up, you can initiate it tonight. If you don't want to break up, but he already said that it's not working out and all of these things, you have to anticipate a breakup. It doesn't matter who does it. That's all. That's nonsense. Oh, he broke up with me. I broke. It really doesn't matter who did what. What matters is the end result is going to be the same. You guys are done. You are on the dying days of this relationship. Trust me. At this age, long distance, there's no way this is going to work out. And if he has already admitted that it's not going well, and you know, these lines like, you know what, our relationship's not maturing. That's all bullshit. Really? When's the last time you sat there and really assessed whether it's maturing or not? It's just a nice way of saying it's no longer worth my time. It's no longer fun. I'm no longer happy with it. There's another girl I want to bang. I mean, the whole we're not maturing, that's a bullshit excuse. That's diplomacy. You're just making things up to make it less painful for the other person. But I'm telling you, if there was if he really wanted to say what he wanted to say, it's this. I'm having a hard time with this relationship because you're in Laguna and I'm in Manila. I've been sleeping with you for 3 years already, and I'd like a different piece of ass already. I'm bored. You know, that's exactly what's going through his mind. He's just trying to be nice about it by saying things like, you know, I had a good time. It's what I tell you people to say when you're going to break up with someone. All of it is bullshit, but it needs to be said because you want to be nice. So you're going to say nice things like, I really enjoyed our time, but I just feel like because we are getting older and we're getting more mature, na kailangan may mga bagong mangyari sa buhay. You know, I mean, you come up with stupid excuses. All you really mean, though, is, I'm bored. I want to fuck someone else. Or I'm sick of you. That's what that means. Okay? So, you can have a hard time saying goodbye, but that's because of this guy and not because of you. You really liked him at one point. You really like him now. You love him. And it's always hard to let go of that stuff. Okay?
Okay.
Sorry, dear.
Yes.
But that's the truth. Yeah. And trust me, you're going to do this so many more times in your life. This is not the first time. I mean, this is not just one time. This is the first time. But it's going to happen several times. And it sucks every single time.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, baby. Good luck. Have a good one.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Yeah, dude, guys, I'm telling you, fucking girls, guys, if you're listening to the show, the moment someone says, you know, we need to talk, I don't feel like have the same goals anymore. That's all bullshit. All of it. It's just they want someone else. Or they don't want you anymore. They're sick of it. But I encourage you to use that bullshit because it helps save bad breakups from bad breakups. It makes it good breakups and you know, civil breakups and, oh, we both decided to end the relationship. That's the kind of shit, that kind of diplomacy. Instead of just being dumped. So it works, but it's bullshit. Like whatever they come out of their mouth, just don't believe it. It's not true. They're just trying to be cordial about it. Let's go to Ange. Who do we got here? Is this Sam? Sam, you're 24 years old, Makati. What's up? Line 6.
Hello, Mo.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Quite okay. It's my first time to call.
Yeah, you sound really depressed, though. What's going on?
I'm sorry?
You sound sad. What's up?
Yeah. I have a boring story, actually.
It's okay. Just try to tell it fast.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if, what would you do if your whole year is quite fucked up?
My whole year has been fucked up. This has been one of my worst years ever. Last year was great. I loved last year. This year has been fucking awful for me. But at this, while it's been tough, I also know that in my time, I mean, I'm 36 now. I turned 36 the other day. That these things come in waves. Good years, bad years, good 2 years, bad 3 years, good 4 years, bad 1 year. It really is the way it is. And if you're having a bad year, you have to know that it's just going to end eventually, and the good year is going to kick in soon. It's not supernatural. It's almost just like obvious. You can't have a bad year every year. There's something that's going to make that next year better than the last shit one. Or it might even get worse, but it does come in cycles. It's a graph. It's a wave. It's like, I've had a really bad year. Really bad year. This year's been fucking awful.
I mean, you still have your job, right? I mean,
well, I'm suspended from my job. My dad died. My dad died this year, which is really like the fucking, it really takes the cake. It was the worst thing that's happened to me this year is my father passing away, and I deal with it, and it's very difficult to deal with, and I deal with it every single day. Man, every day. It's just always some difficult part of that whole kind of experience that I have to go through every day. And then, I got suspended from my job, but I get suspended every now and then, but this one was long, so that kind of sucked. It's been an awful year for me. Considering I came from a fantastic year last year, and the year before that was shit. So I've been kind of trading every other year recently, but I'm okay. You just kind of have to accept that it eventually does get better. And whether you need it to turn January for you to get on that mindset, that's how it is for me. I feel like come January, it's going to be good. And I don't know why, because January is just a man-made that's bullshit. The fact that January exists in February, it's just something to keep us organized. But I sell it to myself that come January, it's going to be better. So if anything crappy happens between now and December, it's just part of what was the shitty year. But come January, it's going to get better. I know it.
Yeah,
because
but
it always does.
for me, because starting January up until now, everything seems so. I'm pathless,
Yeah, but again, it happens to everybody, and it comes in cycles. I'm telling you, it's true. Everybody has a bad year. Everybody has a bad month, and they rebound. It's part of life, dear.
Yeah, but it's kind of getting worse. Now I have a job, but I receive just low allowance. It's
get a better job.
But you have a decent job.
Right, but I'm suspended from my job.
But you still
I'm
have
coming
your
back
job,
in a month.
right?
Yeah, but okay. I always use this example on the show because it's so true, and I use it because it not only is it true, but it's such a motivating. It's kind of like a motivating example, even though it's a negative example. I'm going to tell you the story about how drug addicts have no money and they're addicted to drugs, and drugs are expensive. I say this all the time on the show, so forgive me again. I'm just going to say it for Sam's sake. Okay, Sam, drug addicts, a lot of them have no money, and drugs are expensive. But how do they become successful at being addicts? The drive to find shabu is so strong that they end up getting money and using it, even if though they have no job and they have no money. That ambitiousness, that fucking drive to be an addict is so great that they overcome all of life's problems and are always seem to able to get enough money to buy shabu. Why? Because they're driven. So even if their lives are shit, They have no money. They're fucking sick. They probably have all of these other fucking things going wrong with them. Their family sucks. Their relationships have ended because they're addicts. Guess what they're successful at? They're successful at finding drugs. And drugs are not cheap. The addict is the greatest example of ambition and success. Albeit it is negative, but you have to admire it. You have to admire their ability to get what they want, even when they don't have anything going for them. It's a great example. So when I look at the drug addict whose life is really fucked up, like tangina, walang pera, walang family, walang trabaho, it's the worst fucking existence ever. And I'd be like, wow, kawawa naman that yung addict, tangina, tingnan mo yung life niya. What is the one thing he's so successful at? He still finds enough money to buy drugs. That's awesome.
Right.
So be desperate. Be as desperate as the addict. No, don't take drugs. I'm just using them as an example of a great for ambition and drive and success. They're good at it. They're fucking so hungry for the shabu that they're going to do anything, and they make it happen. So don't complain about your job because you have a job. Yes, don't complain about your allowance because at least you have an allowance. What do you do now? You treat it like an addict. Go out and get more.
Yeah, but it's not, I mean, it's just one thing. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm facing right now.
We all do, Sam. Cry me a river. We all do it. It gets better. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, actually, if you read my text, I mean, my message in Skype, I actually took the board exam for my third time, and fortunately, I still didn't pass. And it's just this year. So.
The board exam for, is it nursing?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, people fail all the time. My tita failed 6 times or 7 times before she finally got it. People fail. It's hard on some people, and some people, you can still do it though. You can still try again. Trust me, it'll work out. Maybe if you had a little bit more positive attitude about it, you'd do better.
Just that I'm already 24 years old and I haven't, reached anything. I don't have this. I don't have that. I can't help my family.
Sam, you sound spoiled to me.
Yeah. I am boring.
Well, you sound spoiled. And I think that if you're looking at your life at 24 and say, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, a lot of people haven't done that at 24, love. And they might, at this point, they might even be irritated at you because you have a job, you have this, and then you're just kind of complaining about it instead of doing something better with it.
I'm not actually complaining, Mo. It's just that I wanted a job that I could help my family. And
yeah, but everybody wants that.
Now,
how are you going to get that? You can't want a job and just want it. You have to go out and fucking get it. And if you're failing your board because of that, well, whose fault is that? It's your fault you're failing the board. So you have to fucking study harder. If I told the addict, hey, listen, addict, I'm going to give you a lifetime supply of ecstasy if you pass the nursing board. You know what the fucking addict's going to do? He's going to be top of the class. Because there's incentive there. Please pass the board, study your ass off, so you're not going to be complaining further regarding how shitty your year has been. Okay? Trust me.
Yeah.
It works that way.
Okay.
All right, baby.
Thank you, Mo.
Thanks for the call. Bye-bye. Again, Pico, if being vegetarian meant having a bigger dick, and I loved baby back ribs, and I loved fucking adobo, and I loved all of these meats, will I still eat that? Or what would I eat if my dick got bigger if I was vegetarian? Pico, tell me.
Salad all day.
Forever,
day.
right?
24/7.
Every day. 24/7.
Yeah. Just eating
salad.
Lettuce leaves all day.
Yeah, all day long.
Sticks, yeah.
Yeah. I'd go to the hospital and put an IV of lettuce in my thing, if it meant having a bigger dick. Why? Incentive. You can make my dick bigger if I just eat salad. Salad it is forever. I'm never going to miss it. I will never miss another chicken wing again. See, that's ambition. We want a bigger dick. We taking a break? What's going on here?
Yep.
Yeah? Already? Was that 2 calls? We take a break? Okay, let's take a break. When we come back, are we wrapping up the show or is this last chance for the calls? Sorry, I just know because of all these technical problems.
Last chance.
A little bit of a pain. Last chance. Great. When we come back, we'll take maybe 1 or 2 more calls from the ones that are on hold. We'll try to move everyone from Skype to the cell phones and see if that's successful. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, season 2, brought to you by Globe. And don't go out and be addicts, guys. I'm just using this as an example. Back after this. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Everything for the scary and sweet is at SM Supermalls. The SM 3-day sale happens on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
See posters and print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 6125, series of 2013.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth. You say Chubby Bunny. And you keep putting it in your mouth. And you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Alright, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay. No, that's disgusting.
So she hates me?
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, season 2, brought to you by Globe. Hey, listen, why worry about IDD charges to your loved ones in Canada if you can have your own virtual Canadian landline number here in the Philippines? Enjoy Canadian domestic call charges in the Philippines with Globe Duo Canada. To register for Duo Canada, all you got to do is text Duo Canada at 999 to 888 or visit globe.com.ph/Duo Canada. One more time. To register for Duo Canada, text Duo Canada 999 and send that to 8888. Or you can visit globe.com.ph/Duo Canada. All right, last chance for your calls, 478-7954. Text us, 0927-214-1981. Our Skype is down tonight, so let's go ahead and deal with that problem on another day. Why don't we start with Daniel, who is in Cebu on line 6. Hi, Daniel. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Mo. Hi, Mo. How are you
What's
doing?
up, brother? I'm doing fine. How are you? How are you?
Doing great. Just experienced an aftershock a few minutes ago.
That's right, man. Still going on down there, huh? Fuck.
Yes, creepy as fuck.
Now, is your area? I mean, while aftershocks, was there any damage in your area?
Yeah, it's quite damaged, but it's fine. A few repairs, but yeah, nothing major.
All right. Good luck, though. All right. What's up, bud?
All right, so yeah, my girlfriend wants me to delete all the girls' number in my mobile phone. So backstory is, a few months ago, I went out with this girl without her knowing about it, and she found out about it because she browsed through my phone.
All right.
Then I was still in Manila back then because I lived in Manila since a month ago.
Okay.
All right. So as soon as I arrived, I settled down here. Next thing I know, like we were just chilling, and this girl calls and starts fighting with her.
All right.
And then they had a war. So, and she checked all of my messages, and she saw a couple of girls texting me, and I don't even reply to them. And
okay, so you got a really big dick. All right, fine.
And she's really pissed at it. And I actually changed my number, and I just texted a few close friends about it. But she still wants me to delete the other numbers.
Yep.
All right, and just to give you a heads up, I did not sleep with that girl. She's a creepy stalker.
Yeah, but the problem is, bro, is that you went out with another girl without telling your girlfriend. And when you do something like that, like, it can easily obviously you break the trust of this girl, but if she's a fragile kind of girl anyway and slightly jealous to begin with, and then you do something like that, you really have just kind of, what do you call this? Made things extremely more difficult for you. And if she wants you to delete the phone numbers, you're gonna have to do it. Or you're going to break up with her. I mean, it's either one or the other, because she's not going to trust you for a really long time. So I think if you want to have any kind of female friends, they have to be her friends first. And that's the shitty situation you put yourself in because of this whole stupid.
Yeah, and she knew, like, I slept with a bunch of women before her, and she actually knows my background before our relationship even started. So yeah, she's well aware of it, and she was not jealous at first until she found out about that.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough existence. So here are your options. And it's up to you and her to decide what you want to do about it. You're going to have to talk to her, or maybe you can let her listen to this podcast. And so you don't have that weird conversation. Hey, I called Mo, by the way, and this is what I want to tell both of you. Okay, first of all, her wanting you to delete the numbers on your phone, that's a somewhat valid request considering what you've done. But at the same time, you didn't sleep with these girls and all of these things, so she needs to learn to relax. Now, the options are, A, you erase the girls on your fucking phone, or you break up with your girlfriend because it's nakakasakal. Now, if you erase the numbers, eventually makakasakal din yun. I mean, it's gonna be shitty because you're gonna feel controlled. So really, the ball is kind of in the court of your girlfriend. She has to be able to decide if she's not going to be overly controlling or she's going to lose you one way or the other. It's kind of a shitty situation for her to be in.
And I think she's getting really paranoid the past few months since she found out about it.
Yeah, and it's either gonna consume her or it's gonna make you miserable eventually. So you both have to change.
It's making me miserable right now.
Yeah, you both have to change. She has to. Yeah, I get it. I mean, we've all been through it. We've all had a girlfriend or a boyfriend who's incredibly controlling and super jealous, and it's very difficult because you're going to end up hiding stuff again from her, and then she's going to find out, and it's just going to snowball into worse and worse. She has to be able to accept and forgive you for going out. You're not supposed to do that ever again. so you can kind of get some sort of normalcy in this relationship. But why did you go out with that girl and not tell your girlfriend?
Well, I don't know, because she doesn't have to know everything. We were just new at that time, and I didn't know that it was going through a certain direction. So you know that phase where you actually don't know if you're going to go serious with her or not. So that was the phase.
That's right. No, I completely get that. I mean, I think a lot of us also have fucked someone else aside from our girlfriend or boyfriend in the very first week or two that we were with our girlfriend, boy, because you're not 100% sure if this is going to be a legit relationship or not. I get that. Well,
yeah, and no matter what, I'm always surrounded by women, so she can't actually do anything about it because I don't know. It's just my thing where I'm always around women, and it's really hard for her.
Right, and it's going to be hard for you if she continues to behave the way she's behaving. That's why that's why these breaches of trust are such an awful thing to go through in a relationship, because it'll fuck people's minds up. Your girlfriend has to be able to adjust, though. She has to not be so controlling, because it's going to drive you away.
She's trying her best, but it shows sometimes.
Yeah, you have to talk to her, man.
I can see. Yeah, we're trying. So yeah, I'm just asking an opinion for this one.
Yeah, and you have to be better about it, man. You can't do stupid things like that. You can't fucking give her fuel, and that's going to make her turn into some sort of inferno of jealousy, and then all of a sudden you're going to lose your girlfriend. It's not a good thing to do, man.
Yeah, it's just a hiccup.
Yeah, it is a hiccup, but to her it's a fuck up. So you have to remind her that it's a hiccup. Or else things are going to get fucked up.
Yeah, it's been a hell sure. Especially with earthquake and now this. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
But everything's going good. All right. So thanks, Mom.
Again, just talk to her about it, or have her listen to this podcast. And if she's listening, I'm like, hey, listen, love, he didn't sleep with a girl. He knows his mistakes. If you continue to behave the way you behave, you're going to end up driving him away. And if he does anything else after this, then you break up with his ass. All right, Daniel?
Yeah. All right, buddy. That's exactly what I told her. All right, thanks. Peace out.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, you tell her, hey, if I fuck up again and I do this again, then break up with me. But in the meantime, please don't control it.
All right, no, what I actually told her was, what you're doing is pushing yourself away from me. So yeah. So if you have to learn to accept me for who I am at times, because that's still my past, and I'm trying to adjust, and you should adjust with it as well.
Exactly. That's right. That's a very good point. All right, buddy. Hope it works.
All right.
Be careful with the earthquakes.
Cheers.
Thanks, man. Bye-bye.
All right, cheers.
Because of our technical problems, let's take questions from inside the studio, because we do have people that visit the program every now and then, people who download the show. Producer Ange told me that we have, a listener from, where's Mercedes from? Mercedes, welcome to the show. Where are you from?
Hey, Taguig.
And you're just here to visit, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. What's up? You have a love problem. How can we help you?
Yeah. Well, I've been dating this guy for quite some time. Na-meet ko siya sa Baguio, and then friends lang at first. Tapos kinakabahan ako.
Don't worry.
Ano siya?
I'm so far.
Yeah. Yeah, we ended up doing stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And before yun, it's parang nakaramdam ako ng love for him. She's my super close friend's best friend. Tapos
Is it a girl or a boy?
Boy.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Of
All
course,
right,
I'm a girl.
Yeah. Well, you never know these days. All right. So you slept with this guy. He wasn't your boyfriend?
No. And then my last, kasi taga Baguio siya. Tapos yung last na nagpunta ko doon, kahit I'm with his best friend, which is my super close friend, may nangyari sa amin once. Tapos, ayun, we're doing stuff now. Kahit nandun siya, and nandito ko. So, di ko alam
kung... like you guys are having like Skype sex?
Not really Skype.
Like text
sex?
Yeah,
phone sex, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, phone sex, okay.
I never get off on that.
Tapos
I've never had the phone sex. It's so awkward. It's like
yeah, it is. We
It's
wanted to do Skype, pero internet problems, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So I wanted
the
to know
internet's
if
not
it-
fast enough for my huge penis. Yeah. Continue. Sorry. You want to know what?
If it's lust or love, well, for me, I think it's still love. Pero yung feelings ko for him, like unlike before pa may nangyari sa amin, it's different from now. Like I'm not expecting anything from him.
You know, if you want to know if something is love or lust, I think the best way, and this is my opinion, and whether it's you, Mercedes, or anyone else listening to the show, and whether it's long distance or not, is stop having sex. That's the great, to me, that's the great way to find out if it's really love or lust. Let's see if he sticks around. Is every conversation you have on the phone, does it always end up in cell phone sex?
No.
See? Then that's a good sign. If it's once every week, once every 2 weeks, that's a good sign.
It's fine.
And you're still talking every single day, that's a good sign. So you can kind of remove lust from the equation. When other people ask me, oh, you know, what do I do? This guy, I don't know if he likes me or not, but he always wants to fuck me. I'm like, okay, stop fucking him. If he still is around, if he still wants to see you, if he still wants to talk to you, that means he really likes you. But if he doesn't talk to you when you don't fuck him, then he just wants to fuck you. It's kind of the way it is. It's like an animalistic behavior. If you feed him, if you continue to feed him, he's going to come back. But if you don't feed him, will he still come back just because he wants you to pet him? Yeah, well then good.
Pero there's this thing pa na parang meron siyang girlfriend before, pero sabi niya wala na sila for 6 months.
So?
I'm not really sure if it's true or not.
Well, how would you know? Long distance, too difficult. But in the meantime, he's not your boyfriend, so
yeah,
you know that's what it is. Stop having. I think there's feelings there, but if you want to make sure, stop having phone sex and see if he still calls. But it's different. Phone sex is it's far less connection. But are you planning to see him? Is he planning to come down see you?
I'm planning to go there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
and I
enjoy
don't know what will happen.
Well, I'm sure you're going to have sex with him. It's impossible to have phone sex and then when you meet them in person not have any kind of sex. That's nuts. So I'm sure you're going to have sex with him when you get there. Enjoy it.
Okay.
Sex in the cold weather. Are you a virgin?
What?
You sound like a virgin.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
Proud.
Yeah, how dare you? All right. Thanks, Mercedes. You're probably going to fuck him. Good luck.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
You're welcome. Let's go to Ivy and we're out of here. Ivy, you're on line 6 and how can we help you? Ivy? Line 6, Ivy? Yes, no?
No Ivy.
No? Jeez, man, we are really off today. All right, well, why don't we wrap it up? Let's make it a shorter episode than usual, just because of our technical problems. Yes?
Yep.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. Yeah, let's decide on that. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll say our goodbyes. Wrap up tonight's podcast. Tomorrow, I believe we do have Nick Velasco on the show. He's the basketball player. I don't know. I need to ask him whether this whole sleeping with people in college thing really existed when he was there, because it does seem rather rampant now. So let's take a break. When we come back, wrapping up. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Everything for the scary and sweet is at SM Supermalls. The SM 3-day sale happens on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City Bikutan.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City Bikutan.
See posters or print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 6125, series of 2013.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Chubby Bunny, but have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth. You say Chubby Bunny. And you keep putting it in your mouth. And you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? Good boy.
Okay na, okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
What? Okay. No, that's disgusting.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Now we're gonna show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta
for PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it. Right? It's not. It's Enrique playing already.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Well, before that, I was kicking ass.
So go with the theme of the show, how not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. Only here on The Factory.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
So she hates me?
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here, it is time to wrap it up. Hey, listen, I want to ask Marimar here, our gay staff member, when it comes to this whole, collegiate ballers gay benefactor kind of thing. You know, there's the Vice Ganda shit that comes out with the Hummer or the car with the FEUs and all that stuff. You know, when I was younger in school, I didn't hear about this shit. I mean, especially the past few years, like, let's say 5 to 10 years ago, the only scandal we hear about collegiate basketball is the buying because of the gambling. But it's only been this past, like, year or two where I've heard the whole gay benefactor thing kicking in. And I think it's because of the whole Vice Ganda shit. But how did it start for you that you heard that college basketball players are willing to fuck gay guys?
Well, it started because when I was in college, I'm a nerd. So whenever I see them, I fantasize them. And then when I became successful, I was like, okay, I'm going to get these ballers.
But how do you know that they're going to accept the fucking money is what I'm saying.
Well,
how'd you know?
You know, it's weird because the success rate is 100%.
No way. Fuck you so
seriously.
much.
Like
any baller you want.
I've never encountered like you ask them and they will tell you like fuck up, leave, you're so baboy or whatever. No, they're
okay, but that's because you're not approaching Jaron, Jarek, Kiefer, those guys. Those guys are like, they come from like generations of professional basketball players. I don't think anyone will ever come up to them and go, hey, you know, how about I fuck you for, you know, $2,000?
But the schools are reputable still.
No, my thing is, you can't say 100% of the ballers will take money because there are some ballers there that come from generational athletes, meaning they're really there to ball.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
But I believe you. I'd say maybe 80% of them are able to be
probably because
swayed.
Probably the reason why I say 100% is because I choose who I think will really, you know,
I get that. Yeah. That makes sense now to me. So yeah, not 100% of ballers, but your success rate is 100%
right
regarding some of these. And do you have other gay friends that like do the same thing where you guys attract and target?
Since you also have other gay friends, then you probably share contacts together.
Right. So it's not just you, but you have other friends.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is that some gays who doesn't really, you know, have contacts have what they say bugao.
Yeah.
So that it makes it more expensive because they have to also pay the bugao.
There's a middleman.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, because like look at other guys like, for example, John Lapos on the program when he comes here, or when I talk to him, like he does the same thing with the ballers, but he's a celebrity. I didn't know that your garden variety student or fresh graduate can pull it off as well. That's why I'm so intrigued about this entire thing, is because, I mean, I'm not saying that just because you're not a celebrity you don't get this, but how a guy like you, 22 years old, fresh out of school, looks at one of the students and goes, yeah, I can pay that guy and you know, get him in my bedroom. And the guy pulls it off. That's fantastic.
Because sometimes it's not really that expensive.
It's fantastic. I didn't know it was that cheap.
Yeah, it's that cheap.
Wow. I was still kind of floored by it. Now, which school, okay, amongst your gay friends, when you guys start sharing, like, which school does most of the ballers do it, this thing?
Those that, not really well-known schools.
Yeah, but you have to be well-known for you to want them. Like, I'm sure you're not going to, like, if they don't play in the NCAA or the UAP, you don't really care so much, right?
Well, if you're going out with someone who's playing for NCAA or UAP, then you must have already have a bit of money. But if you're just into, you know, basketball players because you find them hot as someone who's gay, then you can probably settle with those from basketball players who come from those small schools or not really well known schools.
But of the major schools, the UAP and the NCAA, which school has the most ballers who are willing to do this?
Which schools?
Because you're talking about LaSalle here. I mean, your experience is with a LaSalle player, and that would be the second to the last school that I would think a guy would do it. I mean, obviously, I think Ateneo.
Well, okay.
For some reason, I went to LaSalle, so I think that Ateneo students are like a cut above
the thing is,
else.
it's not because you're an NCAA school doesn't mean that your school is really, you know, big time schools, right? So there are a lot of NCAA schools which aren't, you know, so big time, I would say.
Yeah, so which school, though, has more ballers that engage in this?
NCAA schools.
In your opinion. NCAA. Like, which one in particular? Like, amongst your gay friends or contacts, the one you share stories with?
JRU.
You know, it's funny because that's the school I was thinking in my mind, too.
Really?
Yeah, I was going to say, really? Gosh. Yeah. And then what's the minimum amount that you've heard someone accept?
From JRU?
Or from anywhere?
Well, I told you a while ago with regards to the De La Salle players, right?
Yeah. LaSalle's in the thousands. So, 2,000, 2,500.
Doesn't go down to that level, even though it's
that's
JRU schools.
So JRU also 2,005, or it's cheaper?
You can get it 1,500.
Nice.
But you must have known the player quite some time already, or you should have already went out with the player, like have dinner or something.
Right. Wild. And then the one you're talking to me. Okay, see, the one I don't believe though, and this goes up to the whole like, oy, kilala mo si Enchong, alam mo si Piolo. To me, it's all gossip. It's never really true. It's just like you guys fantasizing. But the guy you told me in LaSalle, who is 50,000 per night, siya yung pinakagwapo dun eh. So parang artistahin siya, di ba? So he's really good looking dude. You know someone for sure who has slept with that guy for 50 girl.
Yes.
Wow. And that guy wasn't lying. Like you know that person.
Yeah. But the 50,000, well, the what that person told me was he was just lying down. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but he still has a gay guy's.
Yeah, because there are other guys who who will pay you. You will be paying them like 2,000, but they need to get something from you. They will not just lie down. I mean, they could, do something for you and stuff.
Yeah. But this guy's got 50K in his pocket, and he just lies down and gets his nuts sucked.
Yeah,
love it. So the ballers that get cars from celebrities and stuff like that, they gotta do a lot.
Yeah.
Is that true? The whole car thing,
well,
Hummer thing.
To be honest, I don't know much about the cars. I'm not friends with any of the celebrities that you mentioned.
Okay. Yeah.
So
this is on a.
Those might probably be just gossips, but with regards to some others, I don't know.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing, man. That's really good stuff, man. It's nice to know because you hear about it, but you never really meet anyone who's engaged in it. And that's why to me, it's always been the white lady. Like when you meet someone and you go, "Oh, may white lady ba?" Oh, have you seen one? Hindi, pero yung pinsan ko nakita niya. It's never someone you actually met who's engaged in it. They always know another person, but never really firsthand. The fact that you are firsthand makes it so much more clear for me that in fact it's. A lot of these things happen. And you didn't come to the show today to share it. I just heard you in the background during the pre-show talk about it, and you're like, Mo, I have a problem. And I'm like, oh my God, we have to talk about this on the show. Yeah. So it's not like you came here for that. So that's what makes it a lot more.
That's our little secret, Mo.
Yeah, it's our secret. Don't worry. I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to tell anybody who it's. And we all have our secrets. We're all fucking someone that we're not telling somebody. Come on. That's true. Come on. Everybody.
Yeah.
All right. All right, man. You're my favorite. I love you dearly. I love you all the time. You know that.
Yeah.
You can never do wrong in my eyes. So, I mean, I'm not going to suck your dick or anything, but you know, I love you dearly. So continue with what you're doing. I'm proud of you and enjoy all that baller ass that you're getting. All right, buddy. Thanks, man. Whew. What an episode. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Speaking of ballers, we'll have, what is it? Nick Velasco on the show. Is that right? Yeah. All right. For all the staff members, callers, downloaders, and sponsors, thank you very much for being part of this program. We will wrap it up and see you guys tomorrow night. This has been Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gulata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.